What if I told you that millions of people believe they have discovered one of life's greatest secrets? A secret that promises wealth, success, love, and opportunity. It's called the law of attraction. The idea is simple. Think positively, believe deeply, visualize the life you want, and somehow, reality begins to move in your favor. To many people, it sounds unbelievable, yet millions swear it changed their lives. Some claim they attracted their dream careers. Others say they found the perfect relationship. Some even believe they manifested financial success they never imagined possible. So here's the question: are they right? Or is something much deeper happening beneath the surface? Let's find out. The law of attraction became famous because it offered something almost everyone wants. It tells people that their future isn't fixed, that changing the way they think can change the direction of their lives. And for many people, that belief became the beginning of real change. They stopped dwelling on failure. They started setting goals. They became more optimistic. They imagined a better future. And surprisingly, many of them actually began getting better results. At first glance, it looks like proof that the law of attraction works. But before we reach that conclusion, let's ask a different question. What actually changed? Imagine someone who has spent years believing they'll never succeed. They rarely take risks. They avoid opportunities. They expect rejection before they even try. Now imagine that same person begins believing success is possible. They apply for jobs they would have ignored. They start a business. They introduce themselves with confidence. Instead of giving up after one failure, they keep going. Notice something important. Their circumstances didn't change overnight. Their behavior did. And behavior has consequences. Sometimes what looks like attraction is actually transformation. Your brain also plays a remarkable role. Every second, it filters enormous amounts of information. Without realizing it, your mind decides what deserves your attention. Think about buying a particular model of car. Suddenly, you notice that same car everywhere. Did thousands of new cars suddenly appear? They were always there. You simply started paying attention. The same thing happens with opportunities. When your mind becomes focused on a goal, you begin noticing ideas, connections, resources, and possibilities you previously overlooked. It can feel like opportunities are appearing out of nowhere, but often, you're simply seeing what was already there. There's another reason some people seem to get extraordinary results. Confidence changes the way people respond to you. People who believe in themselves often speak differently. They carry themselves differently. They recover from failure faster. They become more willing to learn, more willing to adapt, more willing to try again. None of these guarantee success, but together, they dramatically increase the chances of success. Sometimes the biggest change isn't what happens around you. It's what happens inside you. But here's where many people misunderstand the law of attraction. Some begin believing that thoughts alone create reality. They visualize success but never build the necessary skills. They dream about wealth but never develop a plan. They wait for life to change without changing themselves. That's where disappointment begins. Because hope without action rarely changes anything. A seed cannot become a tree unless it's planted. A dream cannot become reality unless someone is willing to act. Thoughts may inspire action, but action creates momentum. For those who approach life from a Christian perspective, there's another layer to consider. The Bible teaches that our thoughts matter. Our attitudes matter. Our words and actions matter. But it also teaches that we are not in complete control of everything that happens. Life is influenced by countless factors beyond ourselves. Other people make choices. Circumstances change. And Christians believe that God remains sovereign even when life doesn't unfold according to our plans. That perspective encourages hope without assuming we can control reality with our minds alone. So why do some people get results with the law of attraction? Maybe they became clear about what they wanted. Maybe they noticed opportunities they once ignored. Maybe they became more confident. Maybe they developed better habits. Maybe they refused to quit when others gave up. Those changes are powerful, not because the universe magically rearranged itself, but because they became different people. And different people often make different decisions. Perhaps that's the real lesson. Your thoughts are important because they shape your beliefs. Your beliefs influence your choices. Your choices become habits. And your habits shape the direction of your life. Maybe the greatest power isn't attracting a different reality. Maybe it's becoming a different person. Because when you change the way you think, you often change the way you live. And when you change the way you live, the future begins to look very different. So the next time someone says they attracted success, ask a deeper question. What changed inside them before everything changed around them? That answer may be the real secret. If you enjoyed this journey beyond the surface, don't forget to subscribe. Every week, we explore the hidden psychology, timeless wisdom, and deeper truths that shape the way we live, think, and believe. Until next time, keep looking beyond the surface.